The following video is heavily edited for YouTube. For the complete uncut version, please consider visiting the Patreon. Thanks. And we're back for the mid-season finale, episode 10. Yeah, that's where we're at. All right.
Yes.
Let's go, guys.
You've been watching too many things. You're just losing yourself now.
Yeah, episode 10 of something. We're watching
It's episode 10 of Suehiro Aka Dollhouse.
Yes. Oh, God.
And Morty.
Right.
Featuring Knuckles from Devil May Cry.
Okay, here we go, guys. In 3, 2, 1, play.
Yeah, this is what I was excited for, because I saw the thumbnail and I'm like, oh, we get the...
It's the house. Okay, all right.
Much better.
Flashback, or is this...
No, I think this is the fake.
Who's this? Yeah, this is who it is.
Just cleaning up a little. Kim taught me a lot, you know?
Yes. It's
Oh, no.
That is so weird.
loose.
I didn't know rabbits make that noise. Thought it was a bird.
Okay,
Yeah, that's not the noise rabbits make.
Yeah.
There we go.
That trap doesn't make sense.
No, bomb!
How did no one notice that trap before? Like...
It is in the middle of, like, nothing, yeah.
Yeah, really.
You!
What? Wait.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, all right. You've got my attention.
Loose versus Loose 2.0.
Face worm. Wiggled up.
If I were a rich man in the L house.
So,
Yesterday's
when you
lie,
follow
interesting.
instructions, The hardest part to making a portal was... realm, he'll have to beat me to it.
What is that?
Blow our faces off?
Nope.
Yep, here goes something.
Nope. Yeah, nope.
You know?
Good luck.
That's a lot of blood from a little...
That's like that's a claw, and then you just have to, it's like Kool-Aid. You just, I don't know.
Feel different from the old door.
Yeah, but this is my one chance.
I don't know, man.
Hi, Mom. I just wanted to pop in and say I'm staying in a different dimension. Love you, bye.
Yes. Or I'm stuck in mid-world. Worlds.
Just be careful. The human realm's filled with some real weirdos.
Don't forget to make...
Can you get like, not rope that can break easily in my heart?
Yeah, this is gonna be like Stargate. Hello, I am the Cube. You may be wondering why I've brought you here. This is the Cube Convention.
Yeah,
The Artist Alley is off to the left.
Yeah, one of those cubes is gonna be like, hey, what's up?
What if you're stuck in, like, between realms because the door couldn't,
Oh, what?
you know...
Oh, she's
She's stuck in the mirror
the
realm.
reflection.
Oh.
Weird.
Made it this far. We just have to trust her.
Huh?
Oh.
I wonder if I could see... Amity!
No.
No,
That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
No.
Yeah. You're gonna be distracted all day.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, if it works there, I'd be a little...
Huh.
Whee! Ooh.
All right. Oh, are
another
they
space.
blocking the dad's face?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they doing that? Why are they
That's
doing
what
that?
they need to do.
I feel like a whole new person.
It's gonna be Bellows.
No, it's a bump.
That'd be awesome.
Just breathe and count to 5.
Ooh, what the... Oh, I thought somebody else was in there for a minute.
You!
She looked a lot more haggard in the opening.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
I just wanna...
Oh, she chameleon?
Sideways blinking.
See, Mama? I just saw a spoiler for Monster Slayer Academia.
I don't understand anime.
Damn. Oh, what?
Oh.
You're a demon from the Boiling Isles, aren't you?
Oh. Oh my
Just
gosh.
looking for a place to belong.
Hmm.
You were missing, and Mom, strange woman banned from cafe.
Oh.
Oh, gotta check for
who the hell's doing
cameras.
that shit?
What is all this? What?
Yeah.
I'm just getting more questions.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh, is that
Who put-
is that William?
I just go in.
Is it?
And ask about
That statue?
oh.
Oh, she's adorable. She's
Don't
so far
point,
she seems
kid. It's rude.
she seems so cute.
Have any magical old ladies left
Oh.
friends with that witch obsessed guy, right? I told
Oh?
him to stop leaving Pam
What?
Huh.
asking about her. Oh, Marilyn? Yeah, she tried to pay for a latte with
Oh my god. Oh my god.
trash, but
Maryland, I thought they were in Connecticut.
I don't smell any magic.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah,
Breaded wisdom?
because she did something to the croissants, and I guess that's what they've been eating.
I'm sure there's someone else who's seen Ida. There!
What with the guy leaving flyers?
Careful approaching high schoolers. Mark all your exit routes and... Actually, these guys...
Mark all your exit routes.
That sounds about right.
Oh, she's gonna embarrass herself. I can't watch.
She's gonna
No,
be
she's
so
better.
good. Yeah.
We did have the best cabin. Cabin 7!
Oh, she would have made friends if she just went to camp.
Oh.
She kept asking for snails.
This is it! Life you
Oh,
had
no.
good, and you still wanted
Oh.
to run away. I didn't have a choice.
We're gonna love her, aren't we? Like, a lot.
Number 5. Kind went extinct a long...
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
We knew how to do it.
Who? Oh, that's right. There was
Some of us
one.
escaped.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that fight.
There you are.
Hello. Weird.
Very funny. I was thinking, instead of taking the bus to camp, work and you'll have full control of the playlist.
I didn't mean to keep playing this.
So it was right from that first day?
Huh.
I sent you for running
Yeah.
away.
I wonder if she's in the. I wonder if you can see her in the first episode.
Oh my lord. Oh my god. Oh, alright, okay. Well,
Have we been followed
Okay.
this whole time?
oh.
What?
What? What? Oh, that's convenient.
Oh.
Mmm.
V.
Oh, calm down, calm down. Calm down.
Oh, it worked? I can't believe it. Are you real? Traps, I finally caught a living, breathing demon!
Is he
Chance encounter with another one of your kind. Yeah,
Oh.
years back?
No,
believe what I
okay.
saw, but... Truth. Witches and demons are real. And they're
Oh my
tied
god.
to sheaves.
Okay. Loosen her faces,
I'll
man.
expose your vile plans on YouTube and finally get my account verified.
Really?
Mewtwo.
Yeah, that rings true.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, V.
You're thin enough to slip through.
He'd out me to Camila, and it would cause her more trouble.
No, you just kill him.
Oh, no, what? Ew. That's not right.
Hey. Goodbye, Luz.
Oh, fuck.
Damn. She went through some shit, that's for damn sure.
Shouldn't they just create a bunch of smaller cubes that are also reflective?
I mean, theoretically, I guess.
Okay.
Huh? Luz? I didn't even hear you call.
It's so great to
Hear you too? What's wrong?
I found out who's been setting up those traps and he's hurting. I have to tell you the truth about the last few months. Let me tell you about a place called...
Oh, damn. How's she gonna take...
You wanted me to pick you and your friend up. You didn't have to make up this elaborate story about it.
Well...
Appear in a different reflection, then.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Just appear in the car window, or her glasses!
What the fuck?
Are you the curator here? He told me you caught a demon. I would love to see it.
Wait.
I'm a veterinarian, actually.
So,
Alright, she's
the
a vet.
president sent a vet to study the demon. But first, I'll need verbal confirmation that I get to publish my findings first. Good. Follow me.
You even made me
Wait,
part of your game.
did you say that in English or in Spanish?
Yeah, I know. Was that what? Or was that... Okay.
Is this one of those escape rooms? Or, don't want to break the illusion.
Let me start by telling you the secret history of Graves. In the hundreds, this was a peaceful colony until tragedy.
You gotta say, why do you lead... Was tragedy before or after that fire?
Oh my
I'm
god.
confused now.
Real witch.
All of the face blurring shit.
Look at,
I
you see the
hate
shoulder?
it.
Did you see the shoulder? The bird?
Yeah.
Was it...
This is
It was a cardinal.
scary.
Oh, shit.
Are we gonna have time travel?
Behold!
Oh.
Oh, wow!
Don't freak out, please. Don't freak out. Oh, please don't freak out. Please, no.
Oh, she's got tape on her mouth. Oh, that's just rude.
Come here, watch this.
Yeah.
More vile beings will probably come to its rescue, but I can. Sounds fair. Usually, I don't take it out for just anyone. But what the heck? If I'm gonna be.
Oh my god.
Flat Earth is real?
Not a game, Mama. Everything
Yeah.
I told you was true.
So that thing has been...
Thing? I was just about to say, she's been with
Her name is V,
you.
and she may look different, but she's not bad. Please.
Please don't. Okay.
Hello? Who knew I had such a strong girl living under my roof this whole time?
Aww.
Oh.
Maybe we can collaborate with a version that can
Make-
survive the
what
battle
the
on Mars.
You idiot! You have no armor on your legs!
Recording this? Wonderful.
Okay.
Live dissection of this demon right now.
Stop! You know what? I don't have the imagination for this. I will never bother us again.
What? No, absolutely not. We made a verb.
The heck down, or I will tell the police you have been illegally setting up property.
I won't let you take away my discovery. I'm the good guy here.
Yeah.
Oh, are you serious? Chancla? Are you kidding me right now? Is that racist or is it? I mean, I'm Hispanic. I don't know how to feel. I mean, I think it's awesome.
I'm
It's
honestly, yeah, like,
I just don't want them to be in trouble or nothing, but just, you know, like, I give it the
What?
way go ahead. Yeah, that's hilarious. That's for damn sure. She wasn't even wearing it. She just has an extra chancla.
She just has one.
Yeah, thank you, Camila, for everything.
B.
Take these. Lou said they might be helpful for you.
Mom, you were awesome back there. Thanks for
But
being...
you're just gonna be okay
You
with
beat
it?
the shit out of a flat earther.
Be mad. Be mad. Yes, be mad. Good. Oh, wait.
I'm trying to hold it together. I really
Oh.
The demon realm? Magic? How are you gonna get back here?
I need a
Oh
little
my
more
God.
time, but if I keep working my hardest...
As scary as this is, it really does seem like you've matured.
Yes. Decision I ever made.
You chose to
Oh.
stay there?
Oh,
Oh.
Did you hate living with me that much?
come on.
Oh, she
Poor
was
choice of words.
trying to save Ida's life. No, just say that.
Oh.
Just
I'm being pulled back.
Promise you'll stay here. I didn't mean to push you away. I swear.
Oh.
things
Yeah,
will
oh
be
my gosh.
oh my god.
fine. Please.
Okay, Mom. I promise.
Ooh.
Oh.
Huh. Oh
I'm
man.
sorry, I had to pull you out. The portal was closing.
Well, damn.
Did you talk to your mom? Did you mention me?
Yeah. Mama.
Well, just rest up now, okay? And don't you worry, kiddo. With everything we've learned... I'm gonna eat human snacks!
I can't wait to share parenting tips.
And there's no after credits. Oh. All the face obscuring shit. I'm right there with you, Fat Man.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Mm.
But it's not new or anything. Like, that's what just happened. I don't know. Maybe I watched too much anime, but okay. Something's up. That's all.
Yeah, like it's like why would they, unless it would be a spoiler? It was the dad, it was the brothers, it was are they characters that we're supposed to know?
No, I don't think so, because they've done things like that in other shows where they just don't matter. They just don't matter.
This entire time it's been pro Jared. Oh man. I don't know. It's another episode that like it worked, but it felt rushed. I don't know. Like this is like a really big reveal that you have this. I guess the most unbelievable part about this is that this girl came in, V came in, and replaced Luz almost seamlessly.
And her mom didn't notice.
And her mom didn't notice. Like, I would have been, like, if, she's like, oh, you chose to stay? Mom, you didn't realize that I wasn't a sentient slug person.
Wow.
You want to talk about, we have some family issues we might want to discuss when I get back. Just saying.
All right. So I got something to say about that. So Luz and her mom are completely different. Completely different. She literally said, I don't have the imagination for this. And she just didn't know how to handle, which is why she chose to take her to that camp so she can function in society instead of having so much imagination that it takes over. But okay, that's another deal. But anyway, they're not similar at all. They don't have anything in common. When they do talk, it's still love, it's still loving, and it's still like, but it's not, I don't think it's like a long ass time that they hang out together. And also, she works a lot. She's a single mom, is what I take. And
well, yeah, her husband was killed by a ray of light that obscured his face.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it. Like a mom should know and all that stuff, especially with how much of that trope is. It's like, oh, a mother always knows. But I don't know. A huge pass on my behalf.
I mean, no, it's not just that though, but like, a basilisk wouldn't know how to live like a... How was she sustaining herself magically all that time? Like, did she actually just had enough magic and just so coincidentally ran out when Luz showed up?
I don't think that she needs magic consistently. I think she just, like, needs magic to do spells. Like, I don't think she ever undid the disguise.
The glamour.
Yeah.
But...
Like I don't think that she's, was running out of magic. I think she just used it once to transform and then didn't have enough left to transform a second time.
But then why did she transform back to herself? Did she just did she drop the spell?
Well, from what I got, because of the stuff that she's been through, she's very emotional, very sensitive, very scared. And, as soon as she started really, really getting upset, that's when she started to unform, I guess. Maybe it needs a certain
Like a stress response.
Stress response, yeah, like it needs a certain brain strength to continue. I just saw that whenever she was emotional, whenever she was scared, that's when everything was falling apart. So she wasn't scared as much as she was being found out and having to return to that life that she feared so much.
Yeah.
There's a lot of suspension of disbelief that has to go into this for V. To me.
No.
Fatman, talk to us.
Really?
What's up? What's up?
No, it's just a lot of suspension of disbelief. Yeah, with the a basilisk and a human glamour. Yeah, no, that's perfectly believable.
No,
well, are you saying that because it's just part of the story and just being funny, or is there something that you did not like?
No, he's being sarcastic towards me. I think.
Okay. So, what stuff about this episode, Fatman? What's up with you? Like, how did you like or not? Like?
It was good. Not my favorite by any means. I feel like there were a lot of things Luce could have done earlier in the plan to make sure that her mom didn't walk into this crazy guy's creepy basement unprepared.
Okay.
Yeah, literally, why go do a different reflection? Like, literally doing that, because she seemed to be able, like, she got a mastery of how to do that pretty quickly.
Yeah, like, appear in like, the car rearview mirror or something and be like, hey, look, this isn't fake. This is, this isn't a game. You should probably go get, like, a shotgun or something.
It's like,
I mean, the chocolate's the same thing, okay?
Yeah.
Chocolate or shotgun, same exact fear factor, okay?
Yeah.
That man is dead. We know that. That man is dead.
Yeah. Oh, he had a big old, like, knife, and she beat the shit out of him with a sandal.
He had an axe. He had all this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a bunch of, like, tomahawks.
But
I'm telling you that the chocolate is OP. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
But what I never saw, I mean, my mom ain't never had no spare chocolate just in case. Like, it was always from her foot. It was like, whoosh-oo, and then it boomeranged the fuck back around and then grabbed it and put it in her fucking holster. Like, whoosh-oo, and then back on her foot.
Yeah, but like being a vet, I think Camila is a little more sanitary. She keeps a nice sanitary one.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your chocolate clean. You don't do it with, that's just disrespectful to do it with like dirt still on the bottom of your shoe. Like, come on, no.
She's like, hold on a second. I have to Purell this bitch before it touches you.
She is the refined Mexican stereotype of a mother.
Oh, she's actually Dominican. They are actually Dominican.
Oh, Dominican. Okay.
There was a Dominican flag in whenever you called it, Raymond, whatever that episode was. And then there's a loose right there. And then the tissues. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, there is, isn't there?
There was a Dominican flag right up on that wall. So, yeah.
But, okay, so yeah, just the two things that tug at me this episode that in terms of like pulling my suspension, like this show has always been about like, okay, magic works this way. There's like, they usually kind of give us a parameter for how the magic works. Like, I guess you could suppose it's concentration for this spell, but like my brain immediately goes into like the nitty gritty of like, okay, how long have you kept up this spell? How much does it need constant magic supply? Is it a one and done type spell? If it's a one and done type spell, why is it disintegrating when you lose concentration? Like it's like my mind kind of goes in those places. And it goes to like how did you fit into human society when you have absolutely no frame of reference? Just like how Luz stuck out like a sore thumb in the Boiling Isles, this girl should have stuck out even more than Luz because Luz knew what normal was. She just kind of chose to ignore it.
Well, but when she went to camp, she got like paired off with the other goth nerds.
Right.
So
the other.
She had, she went to like, the camp with the other goth nerds, and then she went to her mom, who already didn't understand her daughter. So she kind of had it easy.
Yes, but I don't know. I just feel like there are several points where you could have had like, it's just very lucky she made it through that entire experience without being outed to the point that she could learn human capabilities.
Well, yeah, she spent most of it in camp. Like,
yeah, and also people in the Boiling Isles don't act that differently.
I mean, I don't know about that, but yeah, at the same time.
Well, like it's still through like the lens of human culture.
Okay, not people, but because she wasn't like anybody else in the Boiling Isles, she was abused and run down. Like,
yeah, she was effectively an imprisoned pet effectively. She
Yes.
was a lab rat. Like, so
Yeah.
she's even further removed from the pool of normalcy as a consequence.
Right, which is why it's good to have those people in that camp.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, on the road to go to the camp, and then I guess arriving at the camp, they might.
No.
I could see them giving her a pass. It's like it's mostly that ride and period of time with Camilla that I'm just like, even if Camilla doesn't understand Luz very well, I still feel like there would be some kind of tip off. Like, that's if you needed a bus full of kids to go to a camp, that's at least a half hour, if not like a full multi-hour drive. That's. If Luz isn't sitting there, like, picking her through her music, like, I don't know, I feel like...
That actually makes sense. If she's picking through the music, that means they're just listening. They're quiet in the car. Her mom's understanding that she's nervous and just doesn't poke at what she's feeling. And if she is, I can see just nodding, being quote-unquote afraid. But Camila thinks she's afraid of the camp.
Yeah, I know, I get that.
Yeah, like they had just had a big fight. Like, I don't know. That doesn't bother me.
I'm not saying it breaks my willing suspension of disbelief. I'm saying that it strains it. It's not a break it deal for me. It's just sort of like you're kind of pushing the bounds of what I'm willing to accept with it. That's about it. You're pushing it, but they're not quite there.
Personally, I love your point of view because it gets us thinking, and also I'm able to be like, well, that's what we do. We add to your shit or each other's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other thing that I was going to, like, I had the bigger... Because I have a lot of positives I want to get to this episode.
Yes.
There's another negative that I wanted to get to, and what was...
You guys reacted, like, both of you at the same time as twinsies, with that cage snapping specifically at that area where she was.
Yeah. That guy in general just kind of peeved me. One, because he's very one-dimensional as a character, like, which is okay, I guess, for an antagonist, but, like, I don't know. This guy, they set him up as a weirdo, and he did weird things. It just kind of felt flat. Like, I felt like maybe my bigger complaint is, like, I had kind of built up for myself that the imposter doppelganger Luz was going to be, like, kind of somehow tied to the overall plot.
Right. I think all of us did. Yeah.
And I think part of my disappointment with this episode comes from that not panning out. So I have to kind of check my own expectations on that one. That one's on me.
All of us thought that. All of us. In the comments, if you did not think it was all of us, tell us if you really think you called this, because if you did, I call bullshit.
Yeah. That was such a build-up, That was back in season 1, even, with the letters.
The positives, though. I do like V. I enjoy
my God.
V.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
She is very cute, conceptually. Not her design a little less cute, but in some ways, like in other ways, like it is cute. In some ways, it's not cute. It's like,
okay, but is she the cutest basilisk you've ever seen?
I don't know. Have I seen a Monster Musume basilisk?
Because basilisks aren't supposed to be cute.
Because Monster Musume, all the monsters are cute. So except for orcs,
True.
Orcs aren't cute. So yeah, I enjoyed V. I like her dynamic with a lot of things. I kind of like that Camilla now has a second daughter of sorts, and I kind of.
My God, yes.
She's the daughter I never had.
I like the idea that, like, there is an end game of cohabitation going on here. Like, maybe, like, Luz and V will be kind of become like sisters, sort of.
Yes.
I kind of like that idea. I think that'd be like a fun, cute little thing they might do.
Right, and also it's a possibility for Luz to stay with Amity in the Boiling Isles, so Camilla is not lonely and not,
Yeah, no, but I always said, like, the ideal for that is, like, a commute. She lives in the Boiling Isles, but she can commute to the reality and just see her mom whenever, like, something like that. Or maybe they're like, once every blue moon she can cross over and it's like a little family event. I like the friends. I like that, like, V has this group of friends that she made that are all weirdos, but, like,
yeah,
it's kind of weird that she's, like, the prim and proper one now.
She wasn't, though. She was straight up like, hey, she did the whole fist bump and stuff with them.
True.
Like, without them, she was, yes, absolutely. But she was super comfortable with her friends.
Why was she throwing away things?
Fresh start.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw out Luz's shit.
After all this time, she's just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna get rid of Luz's shit. She's not coming back. She's not gonna miss it.
Yeah, how long has she been back?
See, to me, she just got back. It wasn't long. I think maybe a couple episodes ago, she's like, I should be back now. Or like, camp's almost over, or like something like that. It wasn't long. It was this season, I know.
Yeah. It was this season that's when we got the flashover, but I thought that was like episode 2 or 3. Maybe even episode 1.
Yeah, I don't remember. Okay, I have a question for you guys. What do you think about Camila's reaction in the rain and stuff? Because I was like straight up and like, be mad because like, what the hell? She was sad first. She was mad after, which, yes, thank you. Because if like she was okay with all of this, I'd be a little upset. What did you guys think?
I think that, I mean, they obviously had to, just in universe, they had to rush through their discussions of things. I wish we had a little more time of them discussing, having the talk between each other. I'm
honestly, Raymond, like at this point, I think we have to be super lax on the I wish there was more time because
time, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But the problem, this is like where you kind of have to come down. It's like, does the producers putting limitations on the writers and the writers having to make concessions in the quality of the writing as a result, is that still, as much as we can forgive the creators of the show for it, does that still let the show be as good as it could be? And it's like, at the end of the day, if someone were to come into Owl House and watch it all the way through, not knowing any of the background, they would probably come out of it thinking that it was a lesser product than what it could have been. Or I think they would come out thinking it was weaker than what it ultimately should have been. That makes sense.
I mean, especially if you just compare season 1 to season 2.
Yeah. Season 1 has been season 1 felt right.
Like it had a grander scale.
Yeah.
And season 2 feels like, shit, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this was like one episode, and with the way they teased it in season 1, or even the way they teased it like in that earlier episode of season 2 with, like where Luce's face was all in shadow and she handed her mom the tissue box. It's like,
for the record, that was episode 4. So we've had 6 episodes of time.
I mean, that was episode 4?
That was episode 4.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, so if you want that, you had the entire Luz getting together with Amity arc within the time between that episode and this episode. So whatever span of time it took for those two to get in trouble at the library, Amity to kiss Luz on the cheek, and you have Hootie's attempt to get them together, like all of that happens with, it has to be a couple of days. If not
with
more.
Luz thinking that her mom is like filing missing person report for her daughter who disappeared at camp.
Yeah. So that's where it's like, why is V taking this stuff out now? Like, if you're trying to start new, you kind of want to start new now.
Yeah, that probably only happened to give her something to be doing. Like
that, and I think give Camilla a little bit of that, yeah. I don't have the same daughter anymore. I might have made a horrible mistake.
Yeah, it feels like that was just the easiest way to get something like that across. I
didn't get anything like that from Camilla. Like, as far as I might have made a terrible mistake, she was happy. She was dancing in the kitchen. She was making her some stuff.
Well, no. Like, it was specifically...
She brought the box from the trash back in.
She did, and because nostalgia, because aw.
Yeah.
And, okay, so that...
Yeah, it was the very opening. It was that thing. I'll give you the exact expression I'm talking about. It was...
While Raymond does that, I was asking about the mom's reaction. What do you think about that?
Oh, the mom's reaction to her final speech?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad she got upset that Luce had decided to stay in or that Luce,
it was a choice.
Called it a decision. Yeah, because you can't, like, Luce can't deny that she's been having a good time in the Boiling Isles.
Yeah.
And, I liked that she was okay. I didn't really like it from like a person, like a human standpoint, but from like a story standpoint, I liked that Camilla was kind of blaming herself. Like it's a bad thing from like a human perspective. Like, oh, I don't really like that this person is blaming herself for this unrelated event, but from like a story perspective, I like that it didn't turn into an end of Act 2 moment.
I disagree with that in the terms of, like, seeing it from a human perspective, her blaming herself for her daughter wanting to run away, for her daughter not coming home, I could see any parent would be like, did I do something wrong? Like,
right, especially single mom.
Yeah, I could definitely see that being a point of concern. It's like, you know, she acknowledged that she didn't understand her daughter. She is in pure understanding of that. And I don't know, she doesn't seem to try very much. And when that's like a very subtle thing. It's actually one thing that I actually like about this episode is that moment of concern is not ever really vocalized, but it's all in the animation. It's all in the face of just like, oh, that's not like what my daughter would do. That's not the daughter I remember. And just like the kind of gears turning in her head. And so when Luz says, I decided to stay, like she gets angry at first. She's like, you decided to stay? And then it's like, did I? Like, it's like realizing, oh, all these like weird mixed feelings I've been having since Luz came back, they're starting to make some sense that I don't have the same daughter anymore. And what I'm seeing here, this is Luz fully realized or becoming more mature without my influence. And she's turning into a respectable young woman. Like, I can tell that from this. But like what I have here with V is what I thought I wanted. And I now know it's someone else, but it's also clearly not my daughter. So it's like all those gears kind of churning and coming into place and being like, was I holding my daughter back? Was she realizing, like, was she running away because I was tying her down in a way that she was becoming spiteful for? Like, that kind of, like, immediate, like, gears putting in place thing, that rings so true to me from a parent's perspective.
Yes, hell yeah. It absolutely can happen like that.
It's not even like the thought is fully formed in her head of, like, it's really my fault. It's just, like, the immediate reaction of, like...
No, right, it's like a scattered... Yeah, no, exactly. No, it's like almost, it's a defense mechanism also, because you're trying to figure out why. Why? As soon as you find out she chose that, and it's like, you know, like, yeah, no, I get it.
And often from a human perspective, the reason people are very quick to blame themselves is because it is so much easier to understand something when it was within your control.
Absolutely.
Because if it's within your control, you understand how the mechanics of it work. So people are very quick to be like, oh, did he break up with me or did she break up with me because of something that I did? When in very reality, like, that's maybe only like half the time with relationships. So
I get where you're going.
Yeah. So I liked the Camilla stuff this episode. It's really just the sticking point of like, all right, V entering this where I'm kind of like scratching my head just a little bit. And then Luz's needed a little more of a fleshed out plan that could have worked on several different levels. And then the final thing is just that guy was kind of a weird addition to the story.
See, to me, that guy wasn't weird. In the beginning, I mean, he was weird, obviously. He was a weirdo. However, they introduced him as a nice guy at the museum who happened to run into Ida and almost a little too perfect and nice and accepting. It did seem like he knew how to function in society and then be a nerd or what have you, you know, like... But before that, before we knew he was a nerd, I think he was just like a regular guy at a museum. Did you not feel that way?
Yeah, no, I got kind of weird vibes from him just because of like he now seems to have like a presence in the story as opposed to just being sort of a background character. But I don't know, something about him he had all these traps and things laid out that worked out perfectly for him.
I agreed with you with those traps.
I think maybe it was because he was too melodramatic. Like it just seemed like they characterized him a little too far. I think maybe that was it.
I mean, the traps, they've been there, and they've been trapping like random rabbits for a while.
Oh, sorry, the trap's not that. I meant the tripwire, the laser
the cage.
Tripwire, the cage.
Well, yeah, that one cage that just swung down and caught her. I mean,
man,
yeah.
It's very convenient. Yeah. You were in that one specific spot when the laser beam covers the whole ground, and you would have tripped it coming in.
Sure. What are you gonna do about that? They had to put her in a cage. Like,
I don't know. Put like the magic cards under a cardboard box with a stick or something. I don't know.
Oh God.
That would have been hilarious if that worked.
To bait a trap, but he didn't know that that's what she was coming there for.
Well, yeah, he did. He said, "Oh, I'll go in the back and get you those magic cards or those cards that everyone wants." Like he knew what she wanted.
Wait, so you're telling me he expected her to come in here and get trapped in that cage?
That's what he said.
And that wasn't just a booby trap?
That's what he said. He said that I knew it would work.
No, he didn't say I knew it would work. When did he say that?
No, he said I didn't think it would work.
Yeah.
But it's like
No, or like it actually worked or something. Let me
see what he actually said. Whoa, it worked? I can't believe it. Are you real? Those were his exact lines.
Whoa, it worked.
So I raised the question of, is that including this trap though? Is this trap like for a different? Did you just have like, oh, people break into the museum, I have this trap in the study?
I mean, it is like all his evidence and stuff.
Yeah. He had another trap just to catch trespassers. Did he expect for them to like come looking for him? Or, I don't know. He's paranoid.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the portrayal. Like it's like I think maybe he's a little too over the top. He could have been toned down. He feels like a Scooby-Doo villain.
I guess.
Just like I feel
he's kind of dumb.
Yeah, that's also part of it.
Yeah, they definitely showed him to be something toward
like the man set up an entire plan that worked, and at the last minute he can't figure out that someone's not from the government. This guy who's supposedly okay, there we go. We're finally scratching on what's bothering me. This guy set up all these traps, all this surveillance, has all this information and documentation, has all these sources that he trusts, and so. But he's paranoid as hell, but he's working willingly with the government all of a sudden. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, he didn't question it at all when Camilla showed up.
No, but I believe it with what he says right here with, whoa, it worked. So this entire time he's like, yeah. And when something actually was what he wanted, then he can go nuts. He won the lottery. So yeah, why not go crazy, you know? In his mind, he won the lottery. He believed so much it happened.
Dashie, I'm going to tell you, when you win the lottery, the last thing you want is the government involved. Just telling you that. Do you know how many taxes come out of
off, dude. Of course. What I'm saying is the last thing any normal person that doesn't spend their time trying to trap something that doesn't exist would react that way, sure. But this guy is not that.
Yeah, for somebody to be like, of course the government knows and sent someone the instant I caught my demon. Like, that's not the MO of a flat earther.
What? What do you want?
There's literally a flat Earth poster in the background.
There's literally a flat Earth
he was.
poster.
I know. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
but yeah, he wouldn't trust someone from the government.
He would do the opposite of that. He'd be like, you're just going to cover it up.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, he would have played coy. He would have pretended like, oh, what are you doing? Or even got like aggressive. Like, I know my rights. You need a warrant. You know,
I was going to say, like, I know exactly now where this is coming from. I have watched too many episodes of The X-Files to know exactly how people react to government agents showing up. Like, when they discovered, like, an ancient dead alien. Like, either they called the FBI themselves, or the FBI showed up because someone else called them, and they're like, no, get the hell off my lawn.
Yeah. This guy he's, like, into the surveillance state as a thing. None of those computers in his office are hooked up to VPNs at all. All
right, well, we've dwelled on this enough. I still had a fun time with this episode, and there's a lot of high notes in it that I actually really liked.
It's such a different episode from the other 9 this season, mostly just because it took place mostly on Earth, but it broke from the story so much. It was so different. I already said it was different.
Yep, you did.
Two brothers were lured into a realm of evil by a real witch. Okay, now we can piece it together. Bellows and Bellows' brother, who is then the father of Hunter, which is why Hunter has the familiar of his father.
Okay, and his father died in that tragedy looking for that lake.
Yeah.
Yes.
The fool's blood. He wanted to die in the same place his father did. Oh, no.
No.
So then that means it has to have been Bellows that left the recordings, the writings. It has to be his own journal, couldn't it?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Good episode. Not the best.
Decent. I would put this at a solid 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
I've really liked all the episodes this season, but I feel like it's going to feel more like a sprint every episode from here to the finale.
Yeah.
And I hope I'm wrong.
I don't think you are, though, because we've gotten that pattern a couple times already in the latest episodes.
Yeah.
And again, we gotta give it some slack, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been great, and there are so many people up there saying save the outhouse and stuff. And I don't know how much like the corporations listen to people, but it's
like Disney's like most popular show.
Yeah, get it, man. Disney wants money, right? Even as 6-year-olds, we always known this, okay?
My only problem is, like, everyone that's, like, saved the Owl House now, the problem is, I think damage has already been done by the foreshortening of seasons.
Oh yeah, no, and like even the creator is saying like there is no way to get an extended third season at this point. Like she's gone off and saying that like the only hope for more episodes is a spin-off. And I don't want a spin-off of the Owl House. Like I want to see this story told in the way that that season 1 promised, basically.
Fatman. Hootie and Pals. I would be so down for that.
No. I know what you would be so down for. Raymond. Willow and Basha.
We could work with that.
I would take that. I guess I would take Edith's backstory as a series.
That could work.
All right.
Could work. Maybe a Bellows backstory. Like, we're probably already gonna get that though.
Yeah, he's probably Luce's father. Who knows?
I don't know.
Knowing our luck, yeah.
All right, guys. I think we're all set for this episode. Do you guys know how long until
hiatus?
There's no say as to when the season.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if anybody out there knows, let us know. Also, let me know what you thought about this episode, for real. Like, It was completely different than what we normally know, and I'd like to know. I'd like to know about you. All right, guys. So, until the next time, bye.
Catch y'all on the flip side.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Return to form.
Yay, he was so mean. He was like, I'm not going to do it. And then he surprised me. What a good day.